Okay, so we're going to just as a comparison now with creating the button that triggers the animation in Flash. We're going to do it using HTML5, referencing the jQuery library. There's also CSS in here as well, so it's they're all in there. So first of all, if you open up the notepad file that's on Moodle in the C1 folder, and you'll see the script I've got here. Firstly, you need to save as. When you save as, just type .html at the end of the file name, and then you'll have two files. You have the text file and the HTML file. Open up the HTML file, and you will see what I see here at the top in your browser. So you'll see the square and the button. What we can do then is we can just look at the code, manipulate it, and see how it alters what happens in the browser. So obviously this is a different way of going about it. The Flash interface, we have all the drawing tools in there. It's a very different environment. Here what we're doing is we're not drawing, we're manipulating the code directly and testing it. The way jQuery works is, we'll just highlight this block here. Now this references the content delivery network supplied by Google that hosts the jQuery library. So if you put this link in to your file, it references jQuery library. Now what I'm using is this animate method here is calling the animate method, which all the code that makes this work is stored in the jQuery library, and I'm referencing that, so I don't have to write out as much code. So inside here you see we've got the click function here, which is how the button operates. We've created the button here. Okay, start animation button, you can see there. We have the properties that we are animating in here. Now the original square, or I could refer to it as a movie clip still, although it isn't, but it's a movie clip in Flash. The graphic here, all the original properties are there. So at the moment it's 100 by 100, the colours there, the position is set there. What we're doing is we're changing the properties, we're making the square bigger, we're making it slightly opaque, slightly transparent should I say, and we're moving it over to the right, so we're changing its left position from 0 to 250. So if we test that now, we press the button, we'll see that controls the animation. So what we can do is we can just play with some of the properties here and change them. So we could change the left position to 650, save, refresh the browser and test, and you'll see, or it should do. This is typical. Okay, if this happens, I mean it's actually useful when things don't quite work, because then we can look at how to solve problems. So if we save as, and I'll just put .html after that. I think I just need to update my HTML file myself, so I'll resave that. And now I'm hoping, if I test, it should move. Yeah, there we go, it moves further over. So if I change that to say even greater value and refresh and test, you'll see it should move further over. There we go, just make sure I'm saving that. There we go, it flies off the screen. So I'll reduce that back down. Now we can play with the size that it animates to, so if we say we make it a lot bigger, animates much bigger, and maybe we make it, we'll save that, refresh, there we go. We can make it fade to say 0.1, which will make it almost transparent. Refresh and test. There we go. Okay, so we can manipulate some of those properties very directly there. So makes an interesting comparison with the using Flash to achieve the same result.